Just want to talk a little bit about learning the fretboard. I've been working on it really hard since the new year. That was my resolution this year, to totally learn the fretboard within a year. But I've been pleasantly surprised that I kind of stumbled upon something that's really helped. So most of us know the sixth string, or we should after a year or two from doing bar chords and stuff. So if you know the sixth, you automatically know the fourth if you start to visualize it. So what I start doing is visualizing that angle, knowing that that's a G and that's a G. So anywhere you go on this string, there's your D. So you can just start thinking that way. And something about it clicked for me visually. I mean, I wasn't doing the octave every time, but I just imagined the octave at that note. You can see that's what's going to be there. So there, whenever I play this, I say, oh, that's easy for me to see if I visualize that octave, and it's an A. And down here, another thing I discovered, you could do this by doing the same idea off of the fifth string. And most of us know the fifth string from the bar chords that we've learned in the first year or two that we play. But for some reason that didn't work as well for me because, well, I probably don't know the fifth string quite as well as the sixth. Particularly up here, it took me these notes a little harder because you don't play them that much. You don't play these bar chords a whole lot. Usually you go back to cowboy chords or the main bar chord. So what I discovered is that you can do the same thing visually with that G string by connecting it mentally to the first string, which is the same as the sixth. For some reason it just worked better. It's right there on the bottom, and even though you're not playing that note initially, you play this and you visualize that octave, and there it is. You know this is a D, so okay, there's a D. Versus just picking this out for before, that took a while to try and get that. And I get discouraged and then stop doing it, but just trying to pick that note out. But if you connect it, same idea as this, with the 2 frets up, same idea here is 3 frets up. So there's this note. I wouldn't know that that's an E unless I kind of visualized in my mind, oh, there's the E. Same thing here, there's an A. I really didn't know this was an A for a while. I always played the cowboy chord A, but I didn't know that was the root of it in the middle for quite a while. It's good octave practice too. So then the only thing you really have to kind of learn, if you know those, is the B string. And most of us know these common ones, C, from doing cowboy chords up here. The real challenge for me was learning these ones up here, because we don't know them, but you just have to kind of memorize those. And what I did for that was think F6, that's a 6th fret, that's an F. There's your G, 8. And there's an A, 10. So think F6, G8, A10. And that's just the open note. So that's how I got to learn that string, the B string. Anyway, it really worked for me. Things really snapped quickly after I started doing that. And the other thing I would recommend, there are some apps, some of them free, some of them cost a little money on either Android or Apple, that you can download, and they're just repetitive, but there's one that I came upon that turns it into a game. It's called Fret Blaster, I believe. And it turns it into a game, so you kind of get motivated to keep scoring. There's people all over the place doing it, so check that out, and it's real good and real fast. Takes a while to progress on it, but you do that 15 minutes at a pop, and if you're interested in learning the fretboard. So anyway, good luck.